Let's take a look at the Planet Crafter demo here on Steam. I had not heard of this game before. I was actually looking for something similar to Space Engineers, and this caught my attention. And it had a demo.
Emergency. Correct your trajectory. Imminent impact. Imminent impact.
Seems like everyone is using drop pod entry these days. This is the crafting station. It's pretty basic. We need to make a T1 backpack. So let's go out and gather some materials. Reminds me a little bit like Osiris New Dawn. They're both based on the Unity engine. And there's our backpack. Let's make sure we equip it. So I did try to use a controller, but once I got to like the inventory management, I couldn't figure out how to get the controller to work. I don't think I even figured out how to open up the inventory with the controller, so even though it says full controller support, I had some trouble with that, and that could just be my, that could be total user error. I didn't really take a look too much into it. I only played this game for about an hour previously, but what happened was the Xbox game DVR recorded an hour of play night as opposed to the actual gameplay, so I had to start over. But this time I used OBS. Especially in the beginning, there is a lot of gathering of resources. And a lot of walking. Like, hey, I'm walking here. Gotta watch that oxygen. You'll die if you run out. Let's go ahead and make it the oxygen tank. Equip that so we can spend more time outdoors. So my understanding is this is a terraforming game. You can terraform a planet. And it's always the same planet, so it's not procedurally generated. Let's make some living quarters. So I'm not going to show too much of the gathering anymore, simply because there's so much of it. And we want to move things along a bit. Just trying to find a flat space. And then we need the front door. And we're going to go ahead and craft a drill here. I don't know what the drill does. You would think it would... There's no resources that come out of the drill. And you use wind turbines to power. And I just wanted to show you here, I did not realize I ran out of oxygen. And you can see I died. You will drop whatever resources you're carrying in a crate like that. So you have to create panels. You can't put the panels on the side of the building. They have to go inside. I was kind of trying to experiment a little bit there. That's your terraforming panel. And I'm going to create a table so we can put the screens on top of it. There's like a progress screen and a blueprint screen. I'm going to go ahead and create a T2 crafting station right now. I don't know if you really need it this early, but I want to do it. And we ran out of power, so we're going to need some more wind turbines. As far as I know, wind turbines are consistent. I don't know if there's variability in the wind. I also don't know if there's actually any fauna in the game, because I've only played, the very first part. Do you need ice for water? And you need the deconstructor, so when we go salvage, you'll see here in a second, you want to make that quickly. I have a T1 oxygen tank. And we're going to need the exoskeleton as well. Go ahead and craft some water. You'll die if you don't have water. And food. The heart is food. Can't see it because I'm hiding it with my webcam, but there's like, heart, water, and O2 there. Equip the deconstructor. We're going to make the torch, because inside the Rex, it's incredibly dark. So you have to unequip something in order to equip this exoskeleton. Kind of interesting. Make some more water bottles. And let's go ahead and make a chest here and store anything we don't need to carry on with us at all times. Space food. And let's make some oxygen capsules. Because if you don't have those and you go out there and die without oxygen, you drop your gathered resources. So here's one of the wrecks. It's pretty nearby. You can't necessarily see it very well because it's actually nighttime right now. But once you go partially in, you absolutely need the torch at all times because there's no light inside. And we've already got the deconstructor selected. And that's what you'll need in order to get past these bulkheads here. And this is where you'll find the iridium for the heater. It took me like an hour to figure that out, actually. And the seeds are for the vegetube. But we're going to look around here a little bit because last time I didn't see and make sure we have that oxygen. Didn't want to run out accidentally. Didn't have to come all the way back here. We got a couple more bulkheads to get rid of. This is a T2 heater right here. You can deconstruct that for materials. I don't have the inventory space right now, and it's not really pressing that I do it. There's a message. I'm not actually going to read it. If you want to pause the video and check it out, that's fine. I have no idea what it says. This is a fusion reactor. You cannot deconstruct it. I don't know what it's for. Potentially you can put something in there at some point. You can hear there's a meteor shower going on outside. Unfortunately, we don't get to see it because we're not in the right place. These are blueprint microchips. That's one way on how to unlock blueprints. Is you find the blueprint microchips. Uranium. Just gonna leave this stuff here for now. Oh, there's another blueprint microchip. Super alloy, interesting. Okay, let's head on back. So there's a meteor shower. I think it's occurring to the right of us. We don't have a vantage point of it, unfortunately. I did see a meteor shower previously that I didn't get to record. And you can actually see them coming down and crashing. So the night cycles are not very long at all. Oh, another blueprint. Yeah, we definitely want that. So I don't know if the blueprint unlocks are automatic or random or what. Here's the blueprint interface here. We decode these microchips. We got a mining speed, agility boots, and T2 agility boots. So let's go ahead and place the heater. And we ran out of power. We're going to need another windmill. Wind turbine, actually. And here's a vegetube. This creates oxygen. You can see on the terraforming screen there, oxygen is going up. So in order to unlock additional blueprints, you have to reach certain milestones. Like this is the terraforming row. 345 KTI. In order to unlock these blueprints, we obviously haven't gotten there yet. Then you got the second row, you need oxygen to unlock. So you can potentially create, like, you know, multiple heaters and multiple wind turbines in order to, you know, increase stuff faster. Fusion energy cell. See, there's a T2 here. Grass spreader. Water life collector. You need the screen progress, which is unlocked at 2 NK. We're at 42 PK, which I believe is picokelvin. And then NK, I would guess, would be nanokelvin. So I don't know how long it actually takes to unlock that, but we haven't done it. And then the terraformation screen again, so